All right, so get this right. Warzone Mobile, yeah, everyone's hyped for Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
But we've been digging deep, like really deep,
Yeah.
into all the online chatter forums, Reddit, you name it.
All the good stuff.
People are talking and we're listening.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing, right? Happy players are too busy playing to complain.
Exactly.
But unhappy players, they let you know.
Yeah.
So we're using that, right? All that feedback to figure out what's up with Warzone Mobile.
That's right.
What's working, what's not, and what it all means for this big Season 2 everyone's waiting for.
I think what's so fascinating about this, right, is that the developers are actually listening.
Oh, for sure.
Like, this isn't just people venting online. This is valuable data.
Oh, yeah.
It's insight into what needs fixing, what features players are dying for.
Yeah.
It's basically a roadmap of where Warzone Mobile might be headed.
Okay, so let's get into it, right?
Let's do it.
One thing that keeps popping up, and let's be honest, it's kind of hard to ignore,
Oh.
is all the talk about glitches.
Glitches. Yeah.
We're talking about blurry graphics, loadouts vanishing into thin air,
Oh.
parachutes deciding they'd rather be submarines.
Sounds fun.
It's a whole thing. And, you know, at first glance, these might seem like small, like little annoyances.
Yeah, sure.
And here's the thing.
But it's more than that.
It's not just about that.
Yeah.
These little things can actually turn into big, frustrating problems that really mess with the whole player experience.
Right. Think about it. Like blurry graphics.
Yeah.
That's not just an aesthetic thing.
Right.
It can actually make it harder to spot enemies.
Huge disadvantage.
And what about those missing loadouts?
Oh, man.
That's not just a minor inconvenience. That's a huge disadvantage right from the start.
Yeah, you're basically dropping in with, like, no weapons,
Thank you.
no attachments you need.
Basically going into a gunfight with a butter knife.
It's like showing up to a gunfight with a butter knife, exactly.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, and there's that other glitch.
don't even get me started.
We're teammates?
The one where your teammates suddenly look like enemies.
It's crazy.
It's wild. Can you imagine the chaos? You think you're about to take down an opponent?
You're all locked in.
Yeah, and boom, you accidentally take out your own squad.
Friendly fire.
Not the kind of friendly fire you want.
No, not at all. And this glitch really shows how important clear visuals are.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially in a game as fast-paced as Warzone, right? Split-second decisions matter.
Every second counts.
And mistaking your teammate for an enemy, well, that can be disastrous.
Oh, yeah.
Not just for your own game, but for the whole team.
Yeah, it messes with the whole dynamic.
It throws everything off.
Okay, so we've got the glitches.
Yeah.
But it's not just that making noise, right?
Right.
There's also been a ton of talk about performance issues.
Across different devices, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a recent update downgraded a lot of devices to lower graphics settings.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you've got reports of overheating, frame rates dropping, especially during those intense close quarters fights.
It's a recipe for disaster.
It's like your phone's trying to run a marathon
Yeah.
on a treadmill
Sauna.
in a sauna.
Exactly.
And it's just not a good experience.
not at all.
So it's not even about how good the game looks anymore.
Right.
It's about whether it even runs well enough to play.
Especially in a game like Warzone where every second matters.
Right, like actually be competitive.
Exactly. And this is where things get really interesting, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
Because if Warzone Mobile is having all these performance problems,
Yeah,
people are going to start looking for alternatives.
makes sense.
And guess what? There are alternatives.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's this game, Delta Force Mobile.
Delta Force Mobile, okay.
And it's been getting a lot of attention lately.
What's so special about it?
Well, it's known for being incredibly well optimized.
Okay.
Like, it runs smoothly even on lower-end devices.
Really?
Yeah, and this is huge because that's been a major pain point for Warzone players.
That's true.
So now the question is, could Delta Force's success be the push that Warzone needs to really prioritize performance?
It's like they've got some competition now.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got all these glitches.
Yeah.
We've got performance issues.
Uh-huh.
And now we've got a competitor breathing down Warzone Mobile's neck.
It's heating up.
So Season 2, they've got a lot riding on it.
They do.
They really need to step up their game.
Absolutely. They need to address these issues or they risk losing players.
Yeah, players are going to go where the experience is better.
Exactly. They'll find a game that runs smoothly, consistently.
They want a game that works.
That's the bottom line.
And that's why all this feedback is so important, right?
Absolutely.
It's like a roadmap for the developers.
It shows them what to fix, what to improve.
Not just fixing what's broken, but actually making the game even better.
Exactly.
So We've covered a lot today.
We have
Glitches, performance woes.
a new contender entering the ring.
It really sets the stage for what's at stake for Warzone Mobile Season 2.
Yeah, a lot is riding on this next season.
But here's a question for you listening at home.
Ooh, I like this.
If you were in charge of developing Warzone Mobile,
Oh, wow.
what feature would be your top priority?
That's a great question.
What would make your Warzone Mobile experience truly next level?
I'd love to know what people think.
Think about it. And in the meantime,
Yeah.
we'll be keeping a close eye on how things unfold as we get closer to Season 2.
Absolutely. Stay tuned.
We'll be back to break it all down for you.
See you then.
All right, until then, game on.